In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. There's a very interesting story of a poor person who became a very rich person, but in the wrong manner, and ultimately he suffered and suffered a lot. There's a very poor person, poor family living in a village of Punjab. They people, because of the poverty, they migrated to the major city, Karachi, for the sake of they were unable to feed themselves, their children in the village because of the poverty, simply because of the food and because of the basic needs, they shifted to the major city, the biggest city in Pakistan. There, one of the sons of one of the boys was very good at studies and ambitious, hardworking, clever. He got his bachelor's degree, BA, and passed his BA examination in first division. Got a job in in a bank, in a governmental public sector bank, as a grade 3 officer. It was really something very great, good for those people. They were very happy that now they people have started developing and developing very fast. Now there was another nephew, the son of his bank officer's sister, who was a good sportsman and got his intermediate examination passed. The uncle, the mamu, got a job for him in the police department. He became the ASI, Assistant Sub Inspector. The two of them were very ambitious, overly ambitious. They thought that okay, we have achieved the first milestone. I became a bank officer and you became an ASI, a police officer. Now we need to do something which could make us rich. Although we are able to feed ourselves now, we are able to fulfill our needs now, but it's not enough. We need to go further, forward. We need to achieve a lot. And we need to achieve a lot. We cannot achieve it through fair means. We need to do certain foul things to be able to do all that, to be able to become rich. The nephew started taking bribe as an ASI in the police of Karachi. The uncle started cheating the people. He used to seduce the poor people with some of the saving, that let's start doing business together, and got the money from them. This money was never returned to them. The business never got started. He did this to many of the people. The nephew who was in the police department, he became very active, killing and injuring the criminals and some of the innocent people. The whole of Karachi knew about him. Now this person started doing all that because of his personal gains as well. He started blackmailing the people. Both of them were earning big amount of money. The uncle got retirement from the bank He was of the view that what I can earn from outside, whatever I can loot and cheat from outside, it is much more as compared to the job of the bank. Maybe he availed every wrong benefit from the bank as well. I don't know whether he was thrown out, terminated, or he left the bank job. Both of them were looting and cheating with the both hands. Some of the things they did together, some of the crimes of looting they did together, another some of these Hana, Hana separately. One cinema was belonging to an old widow, which the uncle got through a conspiracy. It was not the first seat, it was maybe 50th, 70th, 30th, I don't know, but he had become a kind of professional thief. Dear friends, now the uncle and the nephew started quarreling with each other, both of them saying that I have a more share in it. Rather, the sons of the uncle, the elder sons of the uncle, started saying that the police inspector have nothing to do with this loot. It's purely our own work, so we are not going to give him any sort of share. The police inspector, the nephew police inspector who was a criminal, have got his uncle abducted, kept him at a secret place so that he and his family would be pressurized to give him the share in the cinema. The uncle, who was already sick, was diabetic and hypertensive, became very sick over there. He became near death. Then the nephew told his people to take and admit him in the hospital. They did the same. But the uncle could not survive, he died. Not only this thing, rather the nephew got many of the criminal cases of terrorism registered against his uncle. The uncle had died, but his family is there. Not only the cases are against the uncle only, rather upon with all the family members. The youngest son left the country. The middle son also left the country, but he was caught when he returned for few days only. He was caught and he was put behind bar. Now both the elder sons and the widow of the uncle are facing very severe cases. Past few years has gone, but they have not got free from them. They are still suffering, but they have got billions of rupees of looting, cheating, frauds, everything else like this one. And the police inspector too became in difficult position. He left the country for some time along with his wealth. There are very severe cases upon this police inspector. Inquiries by the government. He killed many people. So this is how I think what happened to the people who want to get privilege.